Mommy, watch this video, please, wherever you are.
What is that called?
Bad.
So you go tell the people of Waterfront to...
You won't believe what just surfaced about Bahati and Diana Marua's children, and it is absolutely heartbreaking. A subtle video clip has emerged showing one of their daughters questioning Diana Bahati's whereabouts, and the internet is now asking, are these breakup rumors destroying innocent lives? What you're about to discover is going to shock you to your core. Right now, across Kenya, millions are watching, waiting, speculating. The Bahatis household, one of Kenya's most celebrated celebrities' family, is at the center of a social media storm that refuses to die down. And this time, it is different. This time, the casualties aren't just trending hashtags or Instagram unfollows. This time, we're talking about children, innocent souls caught in the crossfire of public spectacle and private pain. In late January of 2026, Diana Marua vanished from Instagram. Not just a break, a complete digital blackout. Post deleted, Bahati unfollowed, silence. The speculation was immediate and ruthless, but here is what nobody is talking about. While adults were busy analyzing social media patterns and dissecting cryptic posts, there were 5 children watching their family's life unfold like a reality show they never auditioned for. And one of them started asking questions.
Mommy, watch this video, please, wherever you are.
Let me paint you the picture of what really happened in January of 2026. Diana Marua, a content creator, mother of 5 and a Netflix reality star, simply disappeared. Her Instagram account, which had been her digital empire, her brand, her connection to 3 million followers, went dark. Every single post was gone. The follow button to Bahati's name, gone. The carefully curated life she had built online vanished in a matter of hours. Now, if you have been following this family, you know that this isn't their first rodeo. The Bahatis have a history, a well-documented pattern of social media theatrics that precede major announcements. Remember in December of 2020, when a similar breakup turned out to be a promotion for their song. On June 2024, when cryptic posts about Victor Wanyama and old photos led to their Netflix show announcement. The pattern is clear, the formula is predictable, and Kenyans have grown, let's say, cautiously skeptical. But here is where things get complicated, because whether it is real or manufactured, whether it is genuine crisis or calculated marketing, there is one undeniable truth: the children are experiencing something, and they are experiencing it publicly. Let's talk about the innocent victims in this narrative. 5 children: Morgan Bahati, the firstborn son of Bahati, who they met at a children's home in Mathare, who is now 16 years old; Mueni Bahati, Heaven Bahati, Majesty Bahati, and Malika Bahati, the youngest, named after Diana's late mother. These are not just names in a tabloid story. These are real children with real emotions, growing up with cameras, documenting with their every moment. Their birthday parties go viral, their school achievements become content, and their family conflicts, entertainment. And when rumors swirl about their parents' relationship, they don't just hear about it from a friend at school. They see it trending on Twitter, dissected on TikTok, analyzed in YouTube comment sections. Now, imagine being 9 years old, like Mueni was during a previous family conversation captured on camera. Diana asked her what made her sad. Mueni's response: "When you shout at me, like maybe I do something bad and you're angry, and then you shout at me, that thought makes me sad." Diana pressed further: "Are you talking about Auntie D or just people in general?" And Mueni's answer reveals something profound: "Just people in general. Mommy, you, and sometimes my friends and a lot of other people." This was captured in May 2024 during what Diana framed as a heart-to-heart conversation with her daughters. But wait till you see what happened next in this story. Now, here is where things get truly concerning. Fast forward to early 2026, amidst Diana's disappearance and the social media frenzy, a subtle video clip begins circulating. In the clip, one of the Bahati's daughters appears, and the question she asks sends chills down your spine. Where is Diana? The exact context remains somewhat unclear, but what is clear is this: a child is publicly expressing concern about a parental figure's whereabouts. During a period of intense public speculation about family breakdown, this is not a scripted reality show moment. This is not a carefully edited content designed for maximum engagement. This is a child, in real time, processing confusion and seeking answers about why someone important in her life has seemingly vanished. And the internet did what it does best. It amplified, speculated, and turned a child's vulnerability into viral content. Comments flooded in. Some expressed sympathy. Others accused the family of using the children as props in their publicity machine. Many wondered, at what point does marketing cross the line into psychological harm? To understand the full weight of this moment, we need to look at the pattern. This family has built an empire on transparency, or at least the appearance of it. Their reality shows, Being Bahati and now the Bahati's Empire on Netflix, promises viewers an intimate look into their lives, but intimacy comes at a cost. In 2021, Diana Bahati's show featured an episode where Diana packed her bags and stormed out after Bahati dismissed her concerns about his absence at home. She explained, "I packed my stuff like 3 weeks ago. Baha is never home, and even when he comes home early, he tells me how tired he is and needs to sleep early because he has a meeting tomorrow." The episode went viral. The fans debated whether it was real or scripted, but what wasn't debatable was the impact on their children, who had to watch their mother leave, whether as performance or reality. In 2024, tensions between Diana and Yvette Obura, Mueni's biological mother, played out publicly. Fans noticed Mueni had been absent from the Bahati's household content. When a fan commented wishing to see Mueni with her siblings, Diana's response was revealing. "Let's not involve Jesus where there is ungratefulness, bitterness and spite." The comment sparked immediate concern. Was there a rift? Was Mueni being kept away? What was happening behind the carefully curated Instagram posts? Bahati later addressed it, explaining that Mueni had changed school to be closer to her biological mother, allowing them more bonding time. But the damage was already done. The speculation had already painted a picture of family conflict, and Mueni, a child, was at the center of it. And that is not all. The Netflix show brought even more shocking revelation. November 2024 brought a new chapter in this saga. Bahati posted a cryptic image, an old photo of Diana Marua and footballer Victor Wanyama, accompanied by only a broken heart emoji. The internet exploded. Celebrities weighed in. Senator Karen Nyamu commented. Other celebrities like Brown Mauzo offered support, sending lots of love to the Bahatis as they navigated through this trying moment. The couple unfollowed each other on Instagram. Diana remained silent for 24 hours and Kenya held its breath. And then the reveal. It was all promotion for their Netflix reality show, The Bahati's Empire. But the show's trailer brought something even more shocking. In a tearful confession, Diana allegedly revealed that she had terminated 2 pregnancies. Bahati added that the kids were not even his. This revelation sent shockwaves through their fanbase. Some congratulated them on the Netflix deal. Others felt betrayed, manipulated, used. And many asked the question that haunts this entire narrative. What about the children? How do Morgan, Mueni, Heaven, Majesty and Malika process seeing their parents' most intimate confessions turned into promotional content? How do they separate reality from performance when their entire lives have been documented for public consumption? On February 1st, 2026, something interesting happened. Bahati and Diana were spotted together at a venue in Nyali, physical proof that they were, in fact, still together. The sighting should have put the breakup rumors to rest, but it didn't. Instead, it ignited the debate about their marketing stance and the toll these tactics take on their family, particularly their children. They are still together, so what is the point of all this drama? Someone asked. Others were more pointed. What about the kids? Do they know it's all fake, or are they genuinely scared and confused? The answer to that question remains unclear. What is clear is that regardless of parents' intentions, the children are experiencing real emotions in response to manufactured crises. And those emotions have consequences. Child psychologists have long warned about the dangers of growing up in the public eye. Studies show that children of influencers and reality TV stars often struggle with identity information, boundary setting, and distinguishing between authentic relationships and performative ones. They may develop anxiety about their family's stability, even when the stability is never truly threatened. They may struggle to trust their own perceptions when what they experience privately contradicts what's presented publicly, and they may internalize the message that their value lies in their entertainment worth rather than their inherent humanity. Now, here is the uncomfortable truth. The Bahatis family transparency is a business model, and it is a highly successful one. Diana Marua's YouTube channel has millions of views. Their Netflix show is a major platform. Brand partnerships, sponsored content, and public appearances generate substantial income. Bahati gifted Diana a 45 million shilling Mercedes-Benz G-Wagon Brabus, 8 million shilling in cash, and a 42-unit apartment complex, all documented, all promoted, all monetized. This lifestyle is built on their public persona, and their public persona is built on their family. So, when critics accuse them of using their children for clout, the family is caught in a bind. Their children are not props, they are family members, but their family is also their brand, and maintaining their brand requires a level of public engagement that inevitably impacts the children. The question becomes, where is the line? When does sharing family moments cross into exploitation? When does documenting your children's life become an infringement of their autonomy? These aren't easy questions, and they don't have simple answers. Different families draw different boundaries, but for the Bahatis, the boundaries seem particularly blurred. So where does this leave us now? Bahati and Diana Marua are still together, despite the rumors. The February sighting in Nyali confirmed that, but the confirmation of their relationship status doesn't resolve their deeper issues at play. The children of the Bahatis household are growing up in an environment where family crisis can be performative, where emotional vulnerability can be content, when the line between reality and entertainment is perpetually blurred. Mueni's questions about Diana's whereabouts captured in the subtle video clips represents something profound. It represents a child seeking stability in an environment of calculated instability. It represents a cry for clarity in a world built on strategic ambiguity. And it represents the cost of business model that treats family life as entertainment. Whether these breakup rumors are real or manufactured, whether they are genuine crisis or marketing strategy, the impact on the children is real. They experience confusion, anxiety, and the burden of public scrutiny, regardless of their parents' intention, as this family continues to build their empire, as they continue to share their lives for public consumption. The question we must ask is, at what point do we, as the audience, bear responsibility? By watching, by engaging, by making the family drama trend? Are we complicit in the commodification of these children's life? Are we enabling a system that treats childhood as content and family conflict as entertainment? These are very uncomfortable questions, but they are necessary ones. Because behind every viral moment, every trending hashtag, every shocking revelation, these are real children trying to make sense of their world, and they deserve better than to be collateral damage in their parents' pursuit of relevance. They deserve privacy, they deserve stability, they deserve a childhood that isn't performed for millions. Whether they'll get that, only time is going to tell.